I got my start in technology when I started my first job after college. I went to school for marketing. It was easy to see pretty quickly that I needed a tech skill in order to really grow my career.
Pretty much as far as I can remember, I've been involved with technology. My father's an engineer, and growing up I used to kind of always look over his shoulder when he was working on whatever tech he was working on.
I actually majored in humanities and fine arts, so I always kind of had an eye for graphics and had an eye for the aesthetics. That actually got me into doing freelance material to where I would do logo designs, website designs. Also started getting into more of the Adobe products in the world of graphic design. Realized I really liked that.
When I entered college, my first semester, I took a digital video fundamentals class, and then I ended up really loving it.
If I had to give advice to someone starting out in this industry, I would say, if at all possible, find a mentor, just someone that you can really look up to and look for guidance.
There's nothing like having someone who went through the same thing that you're trying to get through. Don't get me wrong, experience is definitely the best teacher, but to have someone to guide and mentor you is also a great thing.
I would like to thank Vaughn Smith. She was always there to help me whenever I needed help, and if there was a difficult task that she knew that I could do without her help, she did push me.
I like being in that role. I mean, I hope I've mentored some people along the way. I know I've had plenty of people that I've looked up to. Watching other people be confident in what they can do makes me confident in what I can do.
If I could go back in time, I think that I would probably tell myself to discover my passion earlier, because I didn't really do a whole lot of exploring. I just kind of followed the marketing path and was unaware of what opportunities were out there.
Try everything. If you can get into any sort of job, any sort of internship, as soon as you can and as early as you can, take as many opportunities, meet as many people as you can, and then you'll eventually find what you want to do.
I would also say to talk to yourself a little bit better and believe in yourself, because you are putting in the extra hours and putting in the extra time, so give yourself credit for that.
I would tell them not to settle if the first job offers the only thing that they get, but it's not what they want to do. Don't settle, just keep looking for what fits you.
Technology is one of those things where you're always going to be learning. It's not something that you can spend a year learning and just say, okay, I'm done. You have to continue down that path, and so it takes a lot of dedication.
It's always learning. I'm constantly reading books, looking at websites, looking at different tutorials, and it never stops. And that's what's so exciting about this field, is it's always evolving and it never stops, and the sky's the limit right now.
If I could have done something differently, I would have definitely taken more advantage of the opportunities that were provided to me and to step more out of my comfort zone. Definitely network more.
I would say collaboration and being confident is really a good idea, because I think oftentimes if you are confident, then you'll get your point across a lot better.
Just stick with it. It's going to be tough. At times it's going to be discouraging, but it's a very rewarding job.
Just go for it. Sometimes it's not always handed to you. You need to kind of just dive right in and go for it.